This is kind of awkward.
Did we just finish the video? I guess
Yeah,
so.
it's finished.
Well, we need to fix that, but I guess we'll fix that now.
We're noobs, guys. You gotta hold on with it. And you gotta bear the noobs.
We just totally fucked up.
Yeah. We just got ganked.
I'm wondering if we could cut and kind of add in.
Anyways, this is the YouTube. Oh my god. This is the Kakarot.
Welcome to LOAG.
You know,
Legend of All Gamers. We are Legend of All Gamers.
Welcome back to the channel.
Please hit like and subscribe, as you just saw bleed right through us in about 5 seconds of comics.
Yeah.
We have a wonderful thing today, because even though this is kind of late, I'm sorry guys, a lot had happened. I had to get a camera, I had to go get these things. A lot happened. But if you notice, today is the unboxing of Kakarot. And if you notice over here, there's a little surprise thing that I had mentioned in my other video. That's awesomely just as awesome as the Kakarot unboxing. Abomination did this one, and it's a 30th version of that. Bankai and Namiko did this one, and we all know how that goes. So, also we're going to be showing a little bit of the Dragon Balls that I got here, and the fig pin that comes with the, I think, just pre-order bonus when you get from GameStop, no matter what. It's not the big box set, like you could add it on if you wanted to pay the extra $50 for it. I'm like, I want, but then I was like, I'm broke. So that didn't happen. So we have a little card here that they gave us. So while I go over this, you want to start on, I don't think you've seen this stuff besides what I just set up today, so I think we have some questions on them.
Yeah, I actually do. To be honest, I've never really seen the Goku figure. Actually, when I came over and actually first met him, that's when he showed me his collection first of all, and he actually had the whole series of Dragon Ball Z here, and like we ended up watching them together. He wanted to start them, and
Yeah.
and I was like, sure, I don't mind watching a whole Dragon Ball Z, you know, all over again, because like that's my favorite right there. So but I didn't know that they had actual collector's versions of these, and he as well had the art book down right here.
That's also from Akira Toriyama.
Akira Toriyama.
Akira Toriyama, yeah. I'm butchering his name. I'm so sorry, guys. But I just haven't said his name in like so many years. I never had a real reason to until Kakarot came. I mean, yeah, X University could say a little bit about it, but it was kind of like, we already know, like, I figured it wasn't really from him that was doing all that. I think they were just already taking the artwork that he already given rights to make the game. This is different. This set is completely different. He had designed, I think, almost everything in this set. From the gameplay, from the, and also the art book. So that's why I kind of figured I'd bring all this out, because it was his designs, especially that art book. And as you see, there's a reward letter behind my good friend's head over there. That's the order for this actual set. Yeah. So it is actually authentic. I could literally, if I wanted to sell my ass off and literally sell this thing, I could probably upsell this for like $3 or $5 grand, because there's no one making this anymore. I mean, if I wanted to be the richest asshole in the world, but I could never part from him. I mean, this is my childhood, man. It really is. It's my childhood. The design of detail is really good too. You notice, I don't know if you guys could tell. As close as I can, my little arms can reach. But it's really nice. I mean, I think honestly, I mean, yeah, you're not gonna move his arms and stuff. Yeah, it does come apart in half, but that's for just how they boxed him. I mean, obviously they had to cut him in half. I think I had to add the little ring on it too. But if you notice, he's got the 4-star bag Dragon Ball here, a little plastic rubber thing. I'm pretty sure they could have done better. I wish it was glass, but it would have been nice, you know.
Like a little marble.
Yeah, a little marble. That would have been a little bit more nicer done. But for what they did, I started to know that they started adding the eyes like this now. It's different. Like, from the older, if you ever look at the older Dragon Ball Z collector figures, these eye work is totally new compared to that other one. Mm-hmm. So that's a lot to kind of go into. I don't know if he meant to do it like this, but if you look at from afar, I get where he's trying to get from. But when you look up closer, this looks kind of like, okay, he's a toy. Like,
These guys.
He's a toy.
He's not.
He's not the Goku. He's not the Goku.
It's a different version.
Different version. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So if you noticed, we got the book, and I was gonna open the book and show you guys, but I just never really know a good way to doing it.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to show you what comes with it. It does come with the DVD set from 1 through 9, all the way from Saiyan Sega all the way to Boo Sega. Mm-hmm. Even Kid Boo, so don't worry about if you're getting cut off half the way. You are also getting a art book, as we said, from Yuki Kamiyama. You're getting the statue, which is pretty much what it is, and the certificate, and obviously the box that came in. With all of that, $300 in my pocket, out of my pocket, in the hole, girlfriend pissed, and I'm in the rent behind our rent, $300. Yeah. That was not a good day. And all because I put it on the wrong card, because the other card would accept it. Oh, come to find out, I could have added it on my card like months later. I'm like, you're just so rude. By that point, I was already done. I was like, mad. But I was like, thank God I did it, because that 3 months later, it wasn't available. It was already sold out. Like a month. It literally lasted like 2 weeks on the shelf. Literally, Abomination was sending it out. 2 weeks later, online, it was already sold. You could not get any more copies. So, yeah, but this came in November, I think it was, right when I arrived. So, what else do we got here that you're interested in?
I'm actually interested right now. Like, I don't know. They give you this card in the big thing.
So, okay.
Here.
So, if you don't know, if you go to GameStop, you probably did if you got the game. Whether you got a standard version or not, we did get a standard version and we got a collector's version. So we'll be talking about those today too. The standard version comes with anytime you pre-order with them for Kakarot, they give you a thank you card. It is a Super Saiyan greetings, have a Super Saiyan holiday. I think it was just a holiday thing to kind of keep you interested in first Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Kakarot, because they just didn't know what else to give out. And then the fig pin is actually a real fig pin. It's him using if he was collecting the Spirit Bomb. So the ball is missing, which is pretty sad, but it's just, I don't know if you guys could see him. He's a little guy. And obviously the bigger ones are bigger and a lot more flashy. Mm-hmm. And that set that you guys have is awesome.
Like put into a case.
Yeah, exactly. Like, actually, there's a case for it where I would never take it out of the case anyway. But I don't plan on taking him out either. There's no way I'm putting this pin on anywhere. Oh, also, to celebrate Kakarot Dragon Ball Z, I just got to GameStop for like $30, man. $30, I get a sweater. I mean, it is literally. I mean, I was happy. I mean, it's really white. I like the whiteness of it. I don't know if you guys like, and I think I just dropped something on my ass. But if you guys see at the back, I just wanted to show you that too. You could kind of see the detailed art, hopefully. I don't know, maybe you could kind of describe that. I don't know, my shoulders were back wide enough or whatever. But it had really good detail. It was really something I liked. And I was happy that they actually came up with a hoodie. I could have got the original Dragon Ball Z jacket. Back in the day, they sold the Dragon Ball Z jacket, Kakarot's jacket that he wore in the one of the episodes of when after he came out of Time Chamber, he was with Krillin laying in the park by the water, and there he's laying on the grass with his jacket in Super Saiyan mode, when they're realizing that they need to stay in Super Saiyan the whole time. So, which is technically Super Saiyan 2, which yeah, we all know that. But yeah, so let's get into a little bit of the other thing. Welcome to. I know this is not typical unboxing. We kind of unboxed everything. We wanted to kind of show you what was already in it. But we're going to go more over detail of what's going on. What do you want to think you start first? Should we start with the game and just talk about the game? What it comes with?
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do about the standard? You want to talk about standard first or the collection
Well,
first?
standard, you originally just get the game itself.
Which is,
But
yeah.
the pre-order bonus comes with the Goku Spirit Bomb version of the Thickfin here.
Oh, and also the
And,
DLC.
yeah, and
The
you get
DLC, if you've actually pre-ordered it. As again, I'm going to repeat.
3 DLCs.
I really want to exploit this, that people are probably going to be mad and upset when they think that we have all these things. They go back 3 weeks later and didn't pre-order it. They're expecting to buy used training. You're not going to get that.
Yeah,
you're not going to get the fish. You're not going to get the a health thing. You're not going to get another health thing. You're just going to get the standard game, and then if you buy the special if you buy the season pass, then you can add on a couple arcs and another boost. But other than that, your standard edition is pretty much flat out at that. Let's go into is it a deluxe edition? What?
Yeah, the deluxe edition, you're missing out like on at least I think three things that
Yeah, because I think the deluxe edition it did come with a season pass, but it does not come with Pai Towels like it does in the Ultimate. It does not come with what was it? That one. It wasn't Pai. It was the music. You're not going to get the music,
you're not gonna get
and you're not going to get the ultimate bonus, which is the ultimate. I want to say it's the ultimate power up bonus, which you'll get the deluxe power up bonus, but you will not get the ultimate. And then if you want the Holy Grail of all Grails, I guess when it comes to digital stuff, not when it comes to Holy Grail. I swear, I think they made it to where if you're going to get the collector's edition, you're missing out on the digital stuff. If you're getting the Holy Grail is the collector's edition, and then they made a Holy Grail for the digital edition, like a Y. But the Ultimate, you're going to get everything possibly known to man, including the season pass. So whatever came in the season pass, it's exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get, as we said, we talked about the music. I think it's like 12 tracks, I want to say. It's 12 tracks when I last looked at it. I can't remember exactly. I think it was 12 tracks. And then Tai Tai Pow, which is a wooden move that Tai Pow uses back from Dragon Ball. If you don't know nothing about Dragon Ball, he was a villain in Dragon Ball, one of Goku's little toughest villains. And how he uses his powers, he throws the wood, log. He throws a log across the world, and you're traveling like that. So it's like if you're playing Zelda, Link's Breath of the Wild, and you were to like time zone yourself, and you hit the thing, and you throw a bomb, the rock, the boulder, and then you jump on just at the right time. The boulder will, and then you'll let go of the time thing. The boulder will launch you across the map with you on it. So that's pretty much what it is. You're getting launched. I believe that's what it is. We don't know. It won't come until 3 months from now. I think it's coming in. They announced that won't be available till like April or May.
probably.
Before you get those 2 items. But everything else you do get today. Collector's edition. Now this was a biggie. Obviously, I kind of got my little shrine here of just Dragon Ball, which it's going to be added a little bit more. Actually, you're going to see a little bit better case for my Dragon Balls and a lot more better detail in them. I'm probably going to get them taken to get it resurfaced and everything and repolished later on. But yeah, as it said, it came in a big box. It comes with an art book, which is kind of behind here, and I think I'll take it out for the video. But I kind of want to leave it in there. And the good thing about this art book, I believe, is it has, and this is why I'm trying to hesitate of sharing it, it has a guide to the whole map. Even though you don't have the map. Mine didn't come with the map, which was awkward. But I know if you have the map, I'm awesome. That's awesome. But if you don't have the map, he made sure there was a guide to each city in the book.
Yeah, in the book, there's actually a guide that comes with it.
I think it's more of a strategy guide than an art book.
Yeah, and it also like shows you like how to like the people that you're supposed to pair up with. So that
Oh
would
yeah.
also build your character up as well.
Yeah, who you're supposed the right combination you're supposed to use,
Yeah.
the exact right combination.
Yeah, against who you're going against.
Against who you're going against
Yeah.
at the time. And once you place it there, I heard you can't remove it, so you gotta have to be kind of careful where you get your tokens and where you place them. So that's actually a really good thing that we didn't really get to do. I mean, that's a really
didn't know about that part,
yeah. No, we
to be
didn't.
honest.
And I
We just thought it was the art book itself.
I really did. When I opened that book, I was like, okay, let me see the difference between the art and this art. And when it comes down to it, the art book is for the game only. It's not art book of the Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
If you ever got lucky to get your hands on this, get your hands on that book. If you can ever do it, it's worth it because you're getting all the art from all the Segas, everything he possibly created in his damn mind. This is only for the game. So the art book is pretty much, that's why it's a little shorter and it's a little thinner. It's a nice cover. You get that. And then we have obviously the game, the original game, which I love that they did that because I don't like using this case if I don't have to.
Yeah.
I prefer to keep the original case and then use the case on the side, display it somewhere, something that would keep it in my collection where I know it's part of my collection.
Yeah.
And then, and back here's where the book is. Now, the biggest thing that we have, and this is where it's attention to detail really coming to mind. Banco and I think it's Ben. Am I saying that right? Bankai and Namiko create the Dragon Ball Z one of a kind. I want to say almost the very beginning of what it looks like when you go to the opening scene of Dragon Ball Z. If you don't know this is actually the opening scene summary of the Dragon Ball Z. Now I'm trying to get it as close as I can to detail, and I'm trying to be very careful because when it was shipped to me, Amazon did a bad thing of shipping it to me, and so I'm hurt. They put my freaking box to shreds. There's dent lines in it, and I'm just very upset at that. But at the same time, I know that I'll never get it replaced, so there's nothing I can ever do. So it's like, and I can notice they added a scuff there. They added, but the detail that they did on this projecting that you guys have is really good. They got the city right there. They got the little water, and then this is where the mountains are where Goku goes home. So if you actually open up the episode scene for Dragon Ball Z, Goku is flying with his son, and you see the dinosaur running beside him. So this is a really good, detailed version of this thing. I think it's pretty heavy too. If you hold it,
yeah,
it's sturdy.
Heavy.
It's sturdy.
So, you don't have to worry about certain parts.
I'm just scared of dusting it because the little trees might worn out eventually. But it was really done well, I believe. I mean, they try to get so many out super fast, and I think that's why mine kind of got a little, mine wasn't so perfect. Yeah, but they did do a good job, and I believe the detail on each item was really good, and I'm really proud of that I have this in my collection now. I mean, being 33 years old, watching Dragon Ball Z when you first opened to that opening scene, to see that. I mean, originally it was Dragon Ball, and you didn't see that until, but when Dragon Ball Z came back out again from Dragon Ball, and we saw the new series, that was an awesome scene as well to open up to.
Yeah.
I mean, for Kakarot, this is great. I think this is really great. Now, I would love if they would have gone in the history of Dragon Ball in this game, because Kakarot is Kakarot all the way through the Dragon Ball series, too. Even though he's Goku, he's Kakarot as well. So, I wish they would have done a Dragon Ball. We've seen so many Dragon Ball Zs. Why not Dragon Ball? Why? And I'm looking for the Dragon Ball series like this, so I can actually have the full later on collection for that. So later on, I'm hoping to get all those things. But I would love to see this game eventually for a DLC or another season pass to come out and make it about Dragon Ball itself, where Goku's fighting Tai Tai Pao. Like, why are you adding him in there without going to the history of it? Like, who's Tai Tai Pao? Nobody really knows him unless you actually watch Dragon Ball. You see him once in the C series. That's pretty much it. you know, and that's when Gohan's taking and fighting him in the Z series. So there's a lot. A few updates I wanted to kind of give you guys. I don't know if you know this, but Cyberpunk got pushed back.
Yeah, Cyberpunk was pushed back.
Final Fantasy was pushed back.
Yeah.
So if you notice in our other comments in our YouTube video, I think the other day, we had an issue with we were noting what games we were going to do next. Now, Jump Force is still going to be done. We are going to do that for March, February. That is our goal, shooting Jump Force next after we do Kakarot. As we said, we're going to do Kakarot today, start on it, start editing, get at least 6 videos out for 2 weeks. So that way we have enough time to work on the last 2 weeks of the video. And that's it. But I think Jump Force is going to be next. We know Final Fantasy and Resident Evil is coming out in the same month. We may just do both of those. But yeah, it kind of killed me and crushed me when they announced that. And I get it. They didn't want Cyberpunk to be overshadowed by Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And that was a smart marketing move. It just really sucks that Final Fantasy did the Square Enix screwed everybody up pretty much. Oh, my girlfriend's pissed at the fact that I think it's God versus God
God of War.
No.
No.
Monsters versus Gods or something like that. Some kind of Gods versus Monsters
God versus Monsters.
I think it is. That's the new one.
Yeah,
they got pushed back too.
Yeah.
And she was just broken. I mean, it was an upset last night when I told her. I found out, and I'm like, oh my god. When IGN announced it, I'm like, and I had to go look into it and see if there was an article really backing this up. I saw the letters why Square Enix really backed it out, and that was because of they claim they wanted more time to do the finishing polishes touches, and they felt like if they launched it sooner, we would lose out. And that's what they're putting as why they pushed back the date. The problem that they're not seeing is that they had plenty of time to do this polishing. So I don't know why they're behind. And I think it was a cover-up for the fact that the demo got leaked 2 months ago. That also is old news, but it's also kind of relevant. Because when you think about it, you're probably switching things around you shouldn't have switched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Square Enix kind of really messed that up. But I'm hoping to see it still. I'm hoping to play it and to play it with you guys as a channel and have a good time with it. I am a big time Final Fantasy fan. I'm not as knowledgeable in it as my friend is, and I think that's why we're gonna bring him in.
Yeah, we're gonna have him as a guest.
Yeah.
During that.
It's gonna be an awesome thing. He's a very good friend of mine. Much respect. He's actually more a friend of mine, my girl, than me when we moved here, but he did help us out a lot when we moved here, and dude, the things he have in his collection, I wish I had. Like, he has the original Link's collection from Link, from the original series when they first did the Link model. He has that one, and he also has stuff from like all the way from things you wouldn't even think of. And then his what's that game called? Which I do want to play on this channel too. It's by Shell and Jump. It's that one game. It's My Hero Academia.
Oh, My Hero Academia.
Yeah, he has stuff. Oh my god, that whole wall is just nothing but collection.
It's actually an animated series, but I don't think I ever finished it yet.
Yeah.
I was always busy.
Yeah, that's how I was too. I couldn't finish it, but I also did go into watching his gameplay. I did go into playing the game a little bit, and it was pretty cool. I mean, on the Switch, it's pretty cool. Now, I'd love to play it on the PS4. So that way we could stream it and do that. Maybe we'll do that too, because there's a storyline behind it, but it's a one-player storyline. But just to talk about it, it's pretty good. I mean, the mechanics are almost the same as Kakarot, almost in a way. There's a little bit difference into it, but yeah. Anything you want to kind of add?
Well, and if you guys want to try and get a hang of us on social media, we actually have social medias set it up. We have the Twitter account now and as well as the Instagram. So we'll probably post like short videos on the stories of sneak peeks or whatever that's going to happen in future videos. Or like us going to the store, GameStop store, getting the collection. whatever items that we're gonna get in the future for the coming up games. And yeah, the social medias for the channel should be down below in the description.
Yeah, we were supposed to add a video when we opened, and we want to kind of elaborate on that. We didn't get a chance to video after we grabbed the game due to the fact of the rain, and it was just not doing it. But we did video us there. We are in the mix of editing it and trying to find a way to upload it.
Yeah.
And then we'll upload it on Instagram. It will not be able to go on the PS4. I'm sorry, so it will not be on YouTube until I can render it some way, somehow to YouTube. We were trying to accomplish that today, but we barely had enough money for this. So, to get the camera ready, and we're glad that we had the PlayStation camera, because trust me, doing the way we did it the other day was just
it was
horrible.
Hours of trying to fix a camera the way we want it.
Yeah.
Finding out that it's only for streaming.
I was like, no, I was done.
I mean, like,
I was done. I was just done at that moment.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. So.
But no, yeah. Thanks for watching this video of our channel, our second video of this channel, and coming here and joining us in the unboxing as well. For Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and we hope you enjoy. And but yeah, if you want to look us up in our social medias, they'll be down in the description below. We'll show them.
I think our Twitter's up right now.
Yeah, kind of still setting it up a bit, but we're still starting on that. Yeah. But this should be done already to where you could go ahead and follow.
Yeah, you're able to follow and still hit us up and make sure you watch our views. Let us know how the videos go. If our videos are not the greatest the way that you thought they were, we're sorry. Yeah. That was the very first video that we did, and we were working with what we literally had. I didn't have a way to do gameplay at the same time record ourselves, so that was a big thing for us. So I'm hoping that you guys see that, and then
because in there we also talked about when we're gonna do other sessions of other games, like what dates we're gonna do it, but not right now. We're just talking about like how the dates of the other games as well got pushed up.
Yeah, so we're gonna kind of go into that. I think we're gonna send a notice on our Instagram what dates and what games we're gonna do next. I think we'll announce it the month of, because the way we're going right now, everything's just been pushed back so bad we don't know what we're doing next. Besides Jump Force, because we know we both have that. Now, unfortunately, we will not be doing an unboxing unless I get the collector's edition. Which I still want to, because I originally had it, and then it would be nice to have it for the PlayStation 4. So I had it for Xbox, so it would be nice to still have it for PlayStation 4, and I can unbox it here, and you guys can have it, seeing us sitting here with our game collection while we play the game. And I think that's how we're going to do the game recording too for the gameplay for Kakarot. We want to kind of do the walkthrough at the same time. You'll see us play, obviously, one controller. I mean, we're not going to... but yeah, I mean, it's going to be all on one controller, but we're going to see us play. You're going to see us at the same time. You're going to see the collection up here, and there are my white walls that are just in remodeling mode still. Game room is being made. Eventually, our goal is to earn a studio of some sort and create that atmosphere that we really want, because this room is just not cutting it, and I gotta sleep at the end of the day too, so I need a bed that I'm comfortable in, which came free. I was happy. I got a freebie, brand new bed too, free. I was like, not for the dumb shit you're talking about, a brand new bed. I'm like, yes. So, yeah. Unfortunately, little things are a little bit as you see in that corner. There's supposed to be something there, but we're using that for the other TV. So, let's just I hope you guys enjoyed our video, and if you like, give it a thumbs up. Totally radical. If you're totally radical in this channel, and subscribe,
press that button,
press the button, smash it, like it.
Remember, we are legends
of all gamers.
So
have a good night, and see you next time when we launch on Monday. Dragon Ball Kakarot Part 1. Yeah, hopefully for Monday. We're shooting for Monday. If it does come down kind of late, we should know for sure we're going to have the first hour up. At least that. But But we are not going to skip sagas. We're not going to skip anything. We're going to do every piece of thing before we go fight a boss.
We'll show you.
Yeah.
When we
You'll see a lot of gameplay.
Mhm.
So, all right. Well, with that, have a good days, and may the world be amazing to you guys, and have a best day, and so long.
Video.